see my Jedi powers are far beyond yours.
All right, welcome in to another episode of the Ball Bros Don't Lie podcast. It's week 10. It's getting to the nitty-gritty time. Tim.
Yeah, it's time to sack up and
We're
hit the waiver wire, and this is the time when you can win leagues.
Yes, it's hopefully a lot of your I know, Tim, you're dealing with injuries on your team. I'm dealing with a team that doesn't show up, and then everyone that plays me has their best week. So, there's that. But yeah, Tyler.
There's always
yeah.
there's always a luck aspect to it, right? Like if you look at the standings for your league, and there's always that guy at the bottom who it's like, oh, you know what? Like the amount of points scored, right? Points for is like third in the league, but they've had by far the most points scored against them, so they're in last place.
Yeah. That there's a couple people in our league that are moving up just because of the players are showing up, their schedules working out, and that happens. So
Yeah.
Tyler will be with us momentarily. He's coming back from a class, but he'll jump in when he's ready. So me and Tim are going to get things started going here right now.
Boom.
Again, we appreciate you all listening. Please support us on our TikTok, YouTube channel, Ball Bros Don't Lie podcast, and please subscribe to the pod. If this is your first time listening, please subscribe. We'll get right into the nudes and notes. Obviously the big one was Tucker Kraft last week. IR, done for the season.
Massive bummer.
That sucks, especially for the Packers. I feel like they figured out something with Tucker and running the ball. But, he's done for the season.
They figured out something with Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
But they have yet to figure out anything with any of their receivers at all.
Yeah, and apparently on here, Matthew Golden has a shoulder injury. He was limited in practice today, too. So, Christian Watson is
maybe.
He's
Romeo Dobbs for sure.
I have no idea when Jalen Reed will be back, but yeah, I have no idea. So,
I mean, it says expected return week 10. It doesn't sound like I don't know that they've opened his window yet.
I don't think so. They're very yeah. It seems to me that LaFleur and Shanahan have like the same lingo in how they talk about their injured players, and they don't want anyone to know anything about them. I don't know if they went to some like class when they were assistants, and this is how you talk in code about your injured players, so that no one knows anything about them. I'm like, well, just tell us.
There's probably a masterclass course on this. That's
probably is.
The AFCA, right? American Football Coaches Association circulates among their membership of here's how to be stupid about your injuries.
Yeah, for sure. Tyler, turn down your something.
Hello?
We're echoing.
Oh, that's better.
There it is.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Dude,
Audio.
Tyler,
Audio.
you missed Kenny Pickett's season.
You missed Kenny Pickett's debut, bro.
Bro, all I saw was Geno Pickett. Oh, God. Geno Smith was down, and I just about lost it.
Tyler had a glimmer of hope. Oh.
It took an injury to have this happen, but it's okay.
Okay. With that, James Cook, his ankle, he was at practice today. So that's good. Nick Chubb, his back at practice. He has a foot issue, but he was back in practice. And then Brian Thomas Jr., he did not practice. He has an ankle injury. It was a high ankle sprain. It's like a low grade type of high ankle sprain. I don't know. It's weird how they grade it. If it's a high ankle sprain, a high ankle sprain, low grade, something like that. So who knows? We'll just monitor it for the rest of the week. I don't think he'll play, but if he does, I wouldn't play him because you want to talk about a bust. Me and Tim were just talking about those our first episode of grenades or whatever this
Yeah.
season, and
We
Michael
did not
Thomas.
call BTJ.
Nope, definitely didn't call that guy. Chris Godwin and Bucky Irvin still are not practicing. They're still dealing with their injuries. So they were supposed to be back. They were supposed to come back this week, like week 10 after their bye, but especially Bucky, but that has not happened. So
Yeah, it's a little concerning with Bucky. I've got Bucky in a couple of leagues, and I mean, just the way luck would have it, right? He's has a slow start to the season, then he starts to have a couple of good weeks, and then he gets injured. So it's been a challenging one with Bucky so far.
yeah, for sure. I can imagine that, especially he was what, like a second rounder?
Yeah, second or third, maybe early third.
Yeah. And then also DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, DJ has a hip, and then Rome has an ankle. They're both limited and questionable this week. I have
Luther Burden's also questionable.
Yeah, their whole receiving core is like depleted, like all injured, and but Rome played that. I swear to God, this is the reason why I lost last week, because of Rome Odunze. He got 0 points. Three targets, 0 points. That team scored 2 points, and he had none of those yards or points. Gross. And then Rico, limited with a quad. He's still questionable, but I think he'll play this week. And then Kyler, Tim, your star quarterback, IR. He has a foot.
Fake injured reserve.
More like he has a foot in his mouth because he is not.
Or up his rear end.
Yeah, he's not going to play the rest of the season.
Yeah, I think he's done. I think he's. Again, this is my opinion, but I think he's played his last game in a Cardinals uniform.
Ooh.
There's too much on the line for Jonathan Gannon and Monty Ossenfort to continue to gamble with this. There hasn't been any progress as far as his play.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Gino's back in the game. He's looking
Gino.
pretty good. Tyler,
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh, now he's down. Uh-oh. He's up.
Tyler Lockett sighting, though, for the first time this season.
We are the Thursday night game is on right now. You may get a live reaction from Tyler's Raiders, just how miserable this team makes him. So, or they may pull it out. Who knows?
I mean, it's pretty sick. Tyler Lockett's being used, but
yeah, he already has 4 receptions for 43 yards. So,
just take Gino off the field, bro. What else needs to happen for him to be off the field?
I don't know, but that's a good question. Yeah, Tim, back to your Kyler Murray. You remember when they drafted him? They had Josh Rosen. It was just they
had just drafted Josh Rosen the year before in the first round.
So it's kind of played its course. You kind of have to just break it down, burn it down before you can rebuild it. So this is kind of
the offensive system that they have in place in Arizona. It just doesn't.
It doesn't fit him.
No, it doesn't fit him, and that is painfully clear when Jacoby Brissett is on the field, and everything runs so much smoother.
Yeah.
He gets the ball out quick. Kyler doesn't get the ball out quick. He holds the ball too long. He's too quick to roll out of the pocket. And he starts to run, but then he doesn't run.
Yeah.
And then he'll run out of bounds after 2 yards.
He's
just not.
He's very hesitant.
Yeah.
I was listening to, I think it was Get Up or something, but someone said, he is, when Jacoby's in there and he's going to take a hit, he'll stay in that pocket and take that hit and throw the ball still. With Kyler, when he knows he's going to get hit, he'll bail and just not make that throw.
Yep.
So,
Which is kind of what Russell Wilson has become later
Yes.
in his career.
yeah.
And so, like, as much as I hate to say it, there's too many parallels right now between Russell Wilson and
Kyler.
Kyler Murray. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They're both
I've been off the Kyler train for
a while.
at least a season and a half, if not 2 seasons. So
Yeah. I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
don't blame you. Quarterback purgatory is a real thing, and we're all in it right now. All
it's
three
brutal,
of us.
man.
It's really bad. Even though
What
like,
did I say before we went on? I'm like, oh, maybe the Cardinals can sign Mac Jones.
Yeah. I mean, that's a real thing right now. Because he looks we'll get to the Niners. So
Gino can't even pedal the bike.
oh man.
Oh,
Stay off the field, please. I'm sorry you're injured, but stay off the field.
Oh man. Yeah, this coach is trying. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Whatever. Let's just get into this.
the two plays that Kenny Pickett was in the game that Tyler they were not good.
Oh yeah, it was a handoff to Genty, lost 2
Were
yards,
not good.
and then he threw a slant to
Underthrew it.
Yeah, underthrew it, and then it was bad. It's a bad showing.
Well, I'm glad I didn't see it, to be honest.
All right. Well,
like we need to win this
go ahead.
game. If we don't win this game, like let's just go for the number 1 pick.
You might as well. That's going to be kind of hard to do because the Jets already probably have that locked up.
Okay, well, at least like the first 3.
Top 3 pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Should have traded for Tua.
You should have.
Oh my god. Oh, dude, I'm so glad it didn't happen.
I mean, it would have gotten him a second round. I mean, at least the proposed trade that ESPN had out there was, they would have taken on the salary, but they would have picked up a second rounder this year and a first rounder in 2027.
Yeah. So while we're on the Raiders, I proposed a trade. Who's Raider 86? And the keeper?
That is Juan.
I a few days ago, I want to say earlier in the week, I sent him a trade for Brock Bowers and Kyron Williams before Brock Bowers went off for 40, and he rejected it. And then a day later, after Brock Bowers went off, he sent me the trade back for Brock Bowers and Kyron Williams. And then now I countered for Brock Bowers for Javonte Williams and Kyron Williams, and he hasn't responded yet. And I don't think his performance is doing me any good
No.
to accept this trade. So
Definitely not.
I should have took Kyron.
Yeah. It's definitely not doing that right now, but who knows? He could break off one. So,
Just give me a touchdown. Make it look nice.
Just make one touchdown is good. So, all right. Well, let's do week 10. We got 4 teams on buys: Cowboys, Bengals, Chiefs, and the Tennessee Titans. I wouldn't even notice if the Tennessee Titans are on bye. So
The 3 worst defenses in the league are on bye this week.
that's great. No, the Cowboys. Didn't you see the Cowboys got? They got dudes now. All right. Well, if you didn't realize, we were talking about Thursday Night Football already. Thursday Night Football is the Las Vegas Raiders playing the Denver Broncos. They are playing right now as we speak. The score is 10-7. Denver's up. It's in a close game, actually. I did not expect this. Most divisional games are pretty close. These two teams play each other religiously, and they get at it. So, and like me and Tim were talking about, Bo. There's something about him that I don't know what it is. He's inconsistent, but then all of a sudden he just becomes this great quarterback within like the fourth quarter, and it's like, so I don't know what it is, But I still like him. I still think he's a good quarterback. I think it's just something that he's working out in the second season here. So I don't know. I could just be rambling about it, but who knows? They need to.
It looks like, based on this game, it looks like Tyler Lockett might be viable for fantasy moving forward
Yeah, maybe
with the
a
Jacoby Myers departure.
maybe a low end flex play, desperation
Yeah.
play. I mean, I think he's leading the that team.
Yeah, he's got 6 targets, so he's got the most targets on the team.
5 for 44 right now.
5 for 44. Brock Bowers only has 3 targets. Michael Mayer has 4 targets this game,
Nice.
more than Brock Bowers.
Wow. Well, maybe it's
Oh no!
what happened.
Troy
Oh.
Franklin just bobbled it and they
Oh
intercepted it.
no. Interception. There
Oh,
you go.
Troy Franklin.
Just watch.
That's
We'll just watch. We're gonna have a 3-and-out right now. So I'm
Okay. Well, then we'll move on to Sunday's game. Just watch.
This is
If
not.
you, yeah, trust me. Like when I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a 3-and-out right here. Watch. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. So, let's go to Sunday's games. Oh, this game is it is the Atlanta Falcons playing the Indianapolis Colts. Is this in Belgium or in Spain?
this game.
Because it's at 6:30.
It's at 6:30. This is in Berlin.
Berlin. Well, I guess I'm not getting up that early to watch the game because I'll be in Vegas. Yeah.
Won't it be 7:30 in Vegas?
Yeah, but I'm still not getting up. Trust me.
And they still got Gino out there.
Oh boy.
Good
Just
Lord.
just so the viewers know that are watching this, it was the host's birthday a few days ago. Happy 40th birthday to the host.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Scoto.
Thank you.
I see a few more gray hairs growing out.
That's because of my son. So,
Baby Torby.
I will be on that note. I will be in Vegas this weekend. Tim will be there. We have some other friends coming in, and we'll be watching football pretty much.
That's right.
On Sunday and gambling all our hard-earned money away to win more money, or watch our dreams just go down the drain. So, the Atlanta Falcons playing the Indianapolis Colts, in Berlin, Germany. With what happened last week against the Steelers, it's great we won, but I don't. People were saying that Daniel Jones come back down to earth. I don't think he did. I just think they played. They just had a bad game. These things happen. I think they'll have a bounce back game, especially Daniel Jones, especially Jonathan Taylor, the number 1 running back on the year. I definitely see them having a bounce back game. So
Yeah, rough game for Taylor last time out.
yeah, which I'm very surprised because when they played the Steelers, it's like we got 6 turnovers, but we had like no points. So, the guy I want to bring up is Michael Pittman. He has a glute injury. He had a good show. He got 20 points last game. He got 12 targets for 9 and 115 yards. No touchdown though, but that's a really good outing for him. I thought he would have more, but the way that game was going, it didn't look like it. So, I would definitely play him this week.
Out of my wildest dreams, I would have thought Michael Pittman was going to be a number 6 receiver.
I definitely didn't think that. I'm not afraid of the Atlanta Falcons defense because they tend to not. They're just weird. It's just like they're good at one point and then they're not. They need to take Geno out of this game for his sake because he looks.
Yeah, God, man, Nick Benito's been all over him all game for the Broncos.
Just watch this just blow it right here.
Oh, Daniel Carlson.
The wind is blowing really hard there. So,
Not even know what.
um, also, Tyler Warren, he had a not the best outing too. It was 5 for 7 for 26 yards.
Oh my god, bro!
He barely,
Wow. Wow. He shanked it.
Oh my god, dude!
damn,
I hate the Raiders, bro.
Tyler's crashing out right now. I love it. We should do more. We should do more recordings when games are on.
I
Just to-
agree. This
just to
is
get
mostly the Raiders games. We can do some
most.
Cardinals games too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, Warren didn't have the best outing. Like I said, I think he'll have a bounce back. I think, all three of those players will have bounce back. Alex Pierce, this dude, 13 targets last game. He caught 6 of them, 115 yards, 2. Didn't have a touchdown, but he's very consistent. Daniel Jones likes him. So I would definitely put him in. He's a good flex option.
Same with Josh Downs. I've been starting Josh Downs pretty
Yeah,
religiously in my flex spots.
Josh
Yeah.
Downs last week. 6 catches for 9 targets, 57 yards.
And touch.
Yeah, he did have a fumble loss, but if he didn't have that, he'd probably have at least like 15, maybe 17 points there. Depends
Hey, he
on
doesn't have a ton of. He doesn't have a super high ceiling, but
no, but
consistency in that 10
yeah,
point range for your flex spot's pretty
that's a
nice.
good flex spot too. So, on the other side, Atlanta, Michael Penix. Yes,
Mm.
no, he had 28 points last game, 3 touchdowns. I think he's just as long as Drake London is on the field, he's gonna throw it to him, and just Drake London's the man.
Yeah.
I tried so hard to trade for him, but it didn't go through. So, Drake London, yes, is a yes, and then Bijan with the. I mean, I guess it's a letdown game. I mean, he only 13 points. The last game against Miami was 4, and then against San Francisco he had 18. But it's not really what you drafted him for. Is like the number. It's probably like number like 2 or 3 in your drafts if you're drafting in the first round. But he's still the running back 4. I would still play him. Like you're still gonna play him regardless of what um he puts up because it's Bijan. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
You guys, anything else on this game with
Looked good.
like players? Tyler Algier, yes, no for flex. It's like
I don't
6.
know. I always hate starting these these second string running backs after with a strong running back like Bijan because like you're really depending on a touchdown, and even when you depend on a touchdown, week 8 he gets 8 points. Week 10 he had 10 points. Week 4 he had 10 or 11 points. So it's like I don't know. It's just very streaky, and I don't know. It's tough for me to start these backup running backs as flexes.
Yeah.
I forgot to talk about Kyle Pitts.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say.
He has this is actually a good matchup for him. The Colts apparently don't like to cover tight ends. So
They're giving up the 29th or what the third most points to
third
tight
most,
ends
yeah.
in the league.
Yeah. And so that's ridiculous how they do their rankings. 29th most points
29th best out of
There you go.
32.
There, yeah. So Kyle Pitts is definitely a good start this week. Especially this tight end pool. All right.
I mean, they gave up 20 points to
Yeah,
they gave up 20 points last week to Pittsburgh tight ends and
yeah,
somehow managed. I didn't even know that you
all
could give
3
up
of them.
16 points to Tennessee tight ends.
No, I had no idea they have a tight end in Tennessee.
Gunnar Helm, actually, I've been calling out Gunnar Helm. He hasn't been great, but I mean, I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that team is just so bad,
Yeah,
all over the place.
The New Orleans Saints are playing the Carolina Panthers.
Oh,
This is another divisional game. I expect this game to be maybe very competitive because I'm not saying the Panthers aren't a good team. Their offense is not, you know, the best, but this is a divisional game. Both these teams, like the New Orleans, will show up to this game and try their best to win. But Rico has been named the starter. He started last week and had a really good game. I expect him to have another good game. He was limited today in practice with his quad, but it sounds like he's still good to go. If you guys have Chuba Hubbard, what are you doing? You're playing him?
No,
I don't.
yeah,
No, if Rico's playing, I'm not.
Just doubt. Are you just bench?
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
I have him in a couple leagues, and I'm benching him. Especially with this Rico Dowdle hype that's going on. Like Chuba Hubbard is definitely taking a back seat, and I mean from the beginning of the season, Chuba first 2 weeks he was top 10, and then he kind of dropped down, and then ever since Rico's came back in, took the starting spot. Chuba's just taking a back seat on carries and just playtime, and it's bad for Chuba.
yeah, it's
I'm
not
not
good.
starting him at all.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I thought it was going to be
I
probably
thought
like half and half.
I thought it would be 50-50, but with what they said about Rico and he's a starter and you know,
You can't deny it though. I mean, Rico's been. I mean, within what 5 weeks, Rico Dowdle was top 10, number 9 running back.
mhm,
So I mean, you can't deny it. So I respect it. I respect Carolina's choice.
I agreed. For well, are you guys would you be willing to play Bryce Young this week? Um, it's New Orleans. He didn't have the best game against
I
uh
think there's so many better options that you could roll
okay.
with.
In the two quarterback league, I think
Yeah.
you're okay with this, but you're just him alone, no.
Yeah, the Saints are ranked 20th against QBs as far as fantasy points given up. So they're not great.
No.
Um, but neither is Bryce Young. So
um T Mac, Tim, your boy.
yeah,
You're
keep starting him.
keep
I
starting
think
him.
that the volume's going to continue to increase. I think he has a Bryce Young problem.
Yeah.
Um, but I mean the target share is always there. He's on the field for north of 85% of snaps every game. He's gonna get looks in his direction. I mean, they played Green Bay last week, right? They've had a
Tough,
run of a couple
yeah,
of really good defenses with
tough
Buffalo,
games. Yeah.
Green Bay. So this New Orleans will be a nice reprieve, I think, for him. But then they've got, Atlanta after that, which is giving up
They have Atlanta,
everything.
San Francisco, the Rams, that's a tough one. Then they have a
Yeah.
bye. Then it's New Orleans and Tampa Bay and then Seattle. So, I mean, as long as I feel like if keeps getting these targets the way he does, it's just they just don't use them in the red zone. That's my issue. Like you get
I
all these targets and you just don't see it in the red zone.
Yeah, and I
So,
think the floor is well established for him at this point, right?
yeah.
I mean, it's I don't, we haven't seen what he's really capable of, uh, in my opinion. And I think a lot of that has to do with the talent surrounding him. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
um,
I think dynasty wise, this is a great pick. Redraft wise, I mean, what did Tetro go in drafts?
I want to say in the six,
maybe
six.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah, fifth, sixth round. So I
Somewhere
mean,
around there.
it's not terrible what you're getting out of him, especially because of like the quarterback play with Bryce Young not being the best. But I mean, for being a fifth round, sixth round pick for a rookie wide receiver, in a redraft, it's pretty good. But in Dynasty, I think it's a great pick for sure.
Yeah, and definitely in Dynasty, you have a dude here that's if this is his floor, then his ceiling is very high.
And hopefully they figure out how to start targeting him more in the red zone. I mean, he's the big dude, right? He's 6'5",
He is.
212 pounds, and he's got incredible hands and a
Yeah,
massive wingspan.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. This guy's yards per catch has one game under 10 yards per catch. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. So, and that's about it for the Carolina Panthers on the ball on the
Yeah,
offense side.
don't worry about
Don't worry
Leggett. Don't
about
worry about
yeah.
yeah. Just move on.
New Orleans. I think the only player you can play here is Olave with just the amount of targets he gets. I mean, last week wasn't great, but week 8 he had 12, 7, 10, 11, 6, 14, 10, 13. Dude, he gets all the targets. He's a good number 2 receiver. I would try to go trade for him, in my
You
opinion.
think so? Even with Tyler, he's so over the past 2 weeks, he's had 16 targets, right?
Yeah.
And that's one game with Tyler Shuck in week 9,
Well,
and
they also
quarter of a game.
They traded away Rashid Shaheed.
Very true.
So they have to go to someone, and I think it's him. So
But yeah, I mean,
I still
last
think
week,
he is. Yeah. I still think he's a good receiver. Just he's on a bad offense. So
he's got a similar problem as Ted McMillan.
yeah. Very similar. But and that's about it for this game.
That literally is. Oh,
Literally.
Juwan Johnson.
Yeah. Juwan Johnson, you can throw him in there for your punting, your tight end position. He gets all the targets. So
I had just as many targets as
just
and a touchdown last week. So he had as many targets as Olave did last week.
yes, that is true.
Don't start Kamara, in my opinion.
Yeah,
No.
he's been down bad last
I was
week.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't get traded.
He had .2 fantasy points last week.
Gross.
Taysom Hill led the Saints in rushing last week.
That's so much fun. All right. The New York Giants are playing the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams had a monster game last week, 46 points. He was the quarterback 1 on the week. Surprisingly, he only threw for 280 yards. Is that true?
But he tuggies though.
3 touchdowns. He ran for 53 yards. Wow, that's crazy. I thought he had more yards. But anywho, yeah, you could play Caleb this week.
Oh, he had a receiving touchdown last week too.
That's where it is. That's why I'm like, why is he had a receiving touchdown, caught a pass from I want to say like DJ Moore or something. He threw it.
Yeah, actually very interesting. Yeah, he caught a touchdown pass from DJ Moore. Cole Kmet also threw a pass last week
Nice.
for the Bears. So they're kind of mixing it up a bit.
Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. With that being said, the Bears, Swift, and Manungai, you can play both of those guys. This is pretty much a Detroit Lions poor man's backfield with Swift and Manungai, so you can play both of them.
Yeah,
Both
Monangai went off last week.
Manungai went off last week. He had 176 yards and no touchdowns. Wow,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
if you haven't watched Kyle Monangai, do yourself a favor, tune in for a little bit. He's fun.
Did Swift not play in that game last week?
No, Swift was hurt last week.
Oh, well, Manungai it is for me.
So, but
Swift
Swift did practice.
Yeah. But I think Manungai got the freaking he went to Rutgers. He's a good running back then. He went to
26 carries last week.
That's crazy. Crazy. DJ Moore, Rome Adunze with the goose egg last week. 100% of snaps, 3 targets, no catches, no yards, no nothing. How?
And he
Ben
got hurt in the process.
Ben Johnson, what are you doing?
Dude, right when the Raiders game ended, Juan rejected the trade.
This game's over. Reject. That's hilarious.
God.
That's hilarious. Yeah, I still think he's gonna have a bounce back week. It's hard. I know it's difficult to like not want to play him because he got you a goose. But he is their one on that team, and it will get worked out eventually. Their schedule is, Giants play Minnesota, then Pittsburgh, then it's Philly, Green Bay, and they have a tough games there down the road, but you still got to play them.
Yeah, the Giants are giving up the second most points to running backs.
Nice.
I mean, over the past 2 weeks, they've given up 48 points per game to the running back position. It's insane.
Yeah. And then DJ Moore, I wouldn't play him.
Yeah.
In my opinion. He is so inconsistent with what he's getting. This is the first time. Last week was his first time getting 22 points in fantasy. And that
Not
was
even bringing the top 15.
he's not.
First time
Yeah,
even bringing top 20.
yeah, and that 22 points, that was because he threw a touchdown pass. So yeah, I'm not playing him. That's just my opinion. But the dude I think you should play is Colson Loveland.
Mm-hmm.
He had his breakout game. Like Tyler said last week, this is pretty hot. This is a hot hand here. I think they figured something out with Tyler Loveland. Ben Johnson is known to use his tight ends a little bit more than everyone, with the Sam Laporta year that he just went off. I think, not saying that he's going to have a Sam Laporta year, but this is a start. This is a good start for him so far.
Yeah.
So,
And especially with how banged up the receivers are,
yeah.
definitely a good start.
On the Giants, you can play Dart. He's he this dude is insanely good. His rushing ability alone helps you with like a base of like 5 to 6 points, and then him throwing the ball, trying to get you at least maybe 1 or 2 touchdowns helps. But I would definitely play Dart. The running backs, Tyrone
And
Tracy.
what do you do there?
You kind of just have to. He's a low end too, and maybe a flex. Like you kind of just have to, if you're hurting at running back, you kind of have to play him. Like some leagues, I mean, some leagues you have to play him. I have to play him in our 2 quarterback league because I have nothing in that league. I have every single tight end in the world except a running back. But you just kind of have to play him to hope for the best. That's, Chicago's not the best running team. So hopefully he'll fall into the end zone and get you maybe 15 points. But that's all you can really hope for. The receivers, I would play. You could play Wandell, and you could play Darius Slay. Darius Slay didn't
Clayton.
have. He only had 8 points, but he would have had a touchdown last week if it didn't get called back. So there's that. And then there's Theo Johnson. This dude is done pretty well for him past few weeks. The only problem is he's very touchdown dependent. But he does get a lot of targets, just not a lot of yardage out of it. That's the only issue I have with him. So
Yeah, Jackson Dart seems pretty comfortable with him. He's touchdown dependent, yes, but he's got 5 touchdowns on the year.
he throws to him a lot. I mean, he has 6, 4, 7, 4, 7 targets, and then so I take a shot on him if you're desperate at a tight end position. So all
Yeah.
right, go
Fun
ahead.
fact on I would definitely start the Giants receivers.
Yeah.
Um, What would you say if you were without looking? What would you say the over under would be on how many points the Bears defense would give up to? Actually, how many
What's it?
points do you think that the Bears defense gave up to the wide receiver position in Week 9 against Cincinnati?
Say like 30.
30?
Yeah.
Tyler?
I'll say 20. No, I'll say 23.
To the entire wide receiver position of the Bengals.
Ooh, probably plus 30.
30? 74 points last week
Wow.
to the wide receiver position for the Bengals. And it's not the first time this season that they've given up a ridiculous amount of points to the receiver position.
So many points.
Week 2 against Detroit, they gave up 64 points to the receiver position.
Yeah, they were -3 that game. Wow. Well, play your receivers for
Yeah,
the New York
play the
Giants.
Giants receivers.
Yeah. So,
Play Jackson Dart.
the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing the Houston Texans. I honestly believe this game is going to be a low-scoring game
Yep.
because Houston's defense is very, very good. If you don't have them, you should just probably go trade for them.
Start them every week.
Yes, they are very good. And the Jacksonville Jaguars offense is not great. So, but their defense is very good, and Houston's offense is not good because, well, Davis Mills is starting this week. CJ Stroud is out with the concussion. So, to be quite honest, the only person you can play is Nico, in my opinion. But I would
Even
not,
that, I feel like,
I
is
would
pretty
not.
risky.
Yeah, I wouldn't feel great playing Nico. Everyone else really is poo poo, poo 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 poo, big poo poo. and and then with Jacksonville is just I'm not playing Trevor Lawrence.
Nope.
ETN, you kind of have to play ETN. He had a good game against the Raiders if he would just get in the damn end zone. But you kind of have to play him just to hope maybe you get like a big play out of it. Something. But the receivers, I wouldn't play any receivers this week for the Jaguars, especially
I mean, somebody's got to get the targets.
Yeah,
And that somebody's likely to be Parker Washington.
Yeah, if you picked up Parker Washington, you kind of have to play him, but I would play him in the flex.
What about Jacoby Myers?
Jacoby Myers? No.
You don't think so?
Not this week. If he just got traded, and there's no way that he's like probably just gonna throw him out there on like certain plays. He's gonna be limited to snaps.
I feel better. I feel better with Myers on Jacksonville than I do on the Raiders.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Moving forward, yes.
But not that much better.
No, I would say week 11 when they played the Chargers, then they play Arizona, the Titans, the Colts, the Jets. I think that's a good stretch for him. You can pick him up and start him personally, but I would not play him this week.
Yeah, this is a brutal game for fantasy.
Yeah.
I mean, Houston's given up the least points to quarterbacks.
Tim, do you know what the over-under is on this game?
It's got to be almost nothing. Let me take a quick look.
I'm gonna bet the shit out of it.
Just don't even look at the over-under. Just bet the under.
Yeah. Just give me the under.
Yeah, over-under's 37.5. So
that's gross. I'm gonna take it. Who's what's the spread? Is it like plus? I would say plus 3.5.
Jacksonville -1.
Jacksonville -1. Oh, I would probably take Houston.
Houston outright?
Yeah. Their defense alone probably score them a touchdown.
True.
All right.
Yep. Avoid this game from a fantasy standpoint.
Yeah, just throw it away for fantasy. Don't even think about it. If you're watching it, you're a psycho.
Sorry.
No. The Buffalo Bills are playing the Miami Dolphins. Historically, the Buffalo Bills have beaten the crap out of Miami Dolphins. And I foresee it happening again. Josh Allen is Tyler's new quarterback.
Yep. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome. Thank you for James Cook. So yeah, play Josh, play James. He was limited in Thursday's practice today with an ankle, but I think he'll play. And then the receivers. I put down on our TikTok starts of the week Cleo Shakir to play. This is a good start of the week.
Nope.
Last time they played Miami, he had like 12 points. He had a touchdown. But I think this is a good start for him. The Miami's defense is not good at all.
They're actually the second ranked defense against receivers, Miami.
Brutal. Oh, their DBs are not their front seven. I meant their front.
Yeah, their front. So they're bad they're bad against every other position. They're 24th against QBs. They're 28th against running backs. Like this is a James Cook
game.
like Renaissance feast.
Love it.
Tight ends, right? Play Dalton Kincaid for sure.
Yeah, you can play Kincaid. Kincaid's probably the most consistent receiving guy on their team, and he's like the majority of their offense too. So
Yeah, six for 101 and a touchdown last week.
but like I said, I would still play Cleo Shakir this week.
Yep.
I think he's a good start.
You can probably drop Keon Coleman if you haven't already.
Yeah, I would too.
He had so much hype behind him within the last couple years, and
I know.
Yeah.
God, I don't know.
Thought, that the one game, his first game, was it the first week? He had like 20 something,
25 points.
And
Yeah.
we're like, it worked. There it is. It's working. And then
It's clicking.
he has not had a game over like 10 points after that.
I mean, he's had 12 targets. Well, they had a bye week in there, but
Yeah, but
12 total targets over the past 3 games for them. 2 last week.
Yeah. Miami.
Devon H.
Are you playing Tua?
No.
Nope. Don't play Tua.
Absolutely not.
Achan. Tyler says yes. I think so too. There hasn't been a game that Achan has not had over 10 points. This guy gets so many targets in the passing game, which saves him a lot, which is good. So he's a running back 3 on the year. He's a go for me. What about Jalen Waddle?
I think he wide receiver 10.
Waddle?
Oh
yeah.
I did not know that. Wow. A quiet 10. Like you wouldn't even know. I didn't even know that till you said that, and I looked.
Dude, that is crazy.
That's crazy. I think he's still a good start. He's the only receiver on the team that can catch the ball. So,
definitely don't start Tua. Right? I mean, he had negative 3 points in week 7 against Cleveland. Then he exploded for 34 points. Then he had 6 points against Baltimore. Buffalo gives up the least points to the QB position so far this year. They're the best team against quarterbacks defensively. So don't touch Tua this week. If you can avoid him in 2 QB leagues, do it.
Got it. All right. The Baltimore Ravens are playing the Minnesota Vikings. JJ McCarthy.
Oh man,
tough. It's his last game, it wasn't bad. Football wise, let me say that. Fantasy wise, he only got 17 points, but this is like his 4th game starting. So, I honestly believe that I don't think the Vikings are going to win this game because I think Baltimore has found their footing. after last week. So it, it's not going to be good for JJ this week, I think. So just if you pick him up, like Tim, you have him. Are you gonna play him?
No, I have him in Dynasty, and I'm
Okay.
starting. But I have Justin Herbert, so definitely starting Herbert. We'll get there. We'll
Yeah,
get to Justin Herbert.
we'll get to the other Justin. But with that being said, Aaron Jones apparently has a hamstring and a toe. He returned to practice today. I monitor that. You can play him, but Jordan Mason, Tyler, your dude. You like him, right?
I mean,
Or are you? What's your pulse on him? Yes, no.
I don't know why they don't just play with him more. It's just because Aaron Jones gets hurt all the time.
Yeah,
Um, but when he plays, he's pretty decent. He was when he was getting the load of the carries, he wasn't at least an RB2 in a flex play. Last couple weeks, he hasn't even touched 5 points. Um, Maybe with Aaron Jones being out, or if he is out, or he's still limited going into the week. I hope Jordan Mason has a better outing.
I agree too. I hope he does too.
I mean, even last week with Aaron Jones active, right? I mean, Jordan Mason got 60% of the snaps.
Like it's there, he does nothing with it right now. So it's tough. It's tough being a Jordan Mason owner.
Yeah, it is. Justin Jefferson is a yes.
Yep.
Jordan Addison, I play him too. I think
Yep.
they're I think they're just gonna double, you know, I think they're just gonna double coverage Justin Jefferson. So Jordan Addison is usually the recipient of those double coverages and has decent games, like quietly, just has like an explosion of games that he just goes off. So I like them both here. Um, TJ Hawkinson.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
nope. He only got 8 points last week, and he had a touchdown.
And he had a touchdown.
11 yards. Gross. I wouldn't play him.
6 targets over the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Can't believe I got tricked in Dynasty for a trade with him.
Baltimore, Lamar. Yes, I think he's back. Even though he had a quiet game last week. He had 31 points, but 4 touchdowns. I think he didn't run much, which was kind of disappointing because I think he didn't run that much because of his hamstring. He doesn't want to re-aggravate it, so I get it. Derrick Henry hasn't had, past 3 games over 15 points, but he hasn't had the Derrick Henry plays, those long runs, those stiff arms that you see highlights of all the time. But he's still a good running back, and I would still play him.
Yeah. Yeah, the last 3 weeks he's played. He's definitely got your draft value, being that he has more than 15 points.
Yeah,
The last 3 games he's played. That stretch from week 2 to week 5 was kind of scary just because he drafted this guy first round and he's not even breaking top 20.
yeah,
So it's definitely kind of scary. But these last 3 weeks have had some promising mid-season and late season points coming in. So I feel a lot better being a owner of Derrick Henry. I traded him away in one of my leagues. I traded him away for JSN. I don't know how I pulled that off, but
What?
that's a great trade. Wow,
yeah,
I wish I got that.
he actually was born in Florida, so he has favoritism against Florida players. But um, sometimes you just gotta play the cards,
Yeah. Zay Flowers, yay, nay,
Nay,
nay. It's 5 for 5 for 66.
Yeah.
64 yards last week. So
Yeah, man.
it's man, he's such a good player. It's just he's so unpredictable. Him and DJ Moore are like the same person.
Yeah. I same thing right here. Like the last couple games, he's definitely done. I mean, not terribly better, but I feel like he's had some momentum going on. Last 2 weeks ago against Chicago, he went caught 7 of 9. Last week he caught all 5 passes, so he's doing a little bit better. Before that, he was catching probably not most of his catches. So I mean, he's doing a little bit better. I own him in a league, and it's very, oh man, it's tough. He's my wide receiver 1 too. So it's
Ew. Really?
yeah,
That's gross.
yeah. In a league that I have him, I have Zay Flowers, Quinton Johnson, and Jacoby Myers. I went running back heavy here, so
Wow.
and I traded for him in this league, and that was the week that Lamar got hurt. And ever since Lamar got hurt, man, it's just been downhill for Zay.
Yeah. And then the old man, Mark Andrews, he had his second highest game on the year. He caught 2 touchdowns, only had like 22 yards. So
He's
That's-
2 touchdown dependent.
yeah, he is touchdown dependent. But I mean, you kind of have to play him just because of the tight ends that are out there right now. Then my question is, if say you have Isaiah Likely and he's been on your bench for a while, when are you gonna play him, or do you just drop him? Like, he was on the field for 59% of the snaps, 4 targets for 3 catches or 60 yards, no touchdowns. Like, what are you doing with him?
I kind of just don't want any part of this
Just don't want him.
Baltimore passing game.
Yeah,
I mean, Isaiah Likely's tight end 64 on the year.
yeah, that's rough.
It's a contract year for him, I believe, as well.
Well, he was supposed to be the guy. Then he got hurt this year, and so he's like,
Then Lamar got hurt.
Lamar got hurt, and now this is going to be the second game back that they're both healthy. I don't know. It's just, I have a feeling if like you drop him and then he goes off, then he's going to be like the waiver wire hotness, and you'll be like, I just had him on my team and I dropped him. So I would, I would hold on to him and wait and see.
Really?
Well, I mean, let's see. So if he does well against Minnesota, then they play Cleveland. Then they have the Jets, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, New England. So, yeah. If he doesn't do anything this week, then you could drop him, because then they play Cleveland. There's no point of playing him against Cleveland, because if he's not going to get anything this week, he's not going to get anything against Cleveland. So
Yeah.
But this whole Ravens offense was just a big letdown, because I feel like in preseason, I mean, everyone was targeting someone off Baltimore, whether it was Lamar, Derrick Henry, Zay Flowers. I feel like even Bateman was somewhat of a.
well, he got a contract
target.
extension. Yeah.
I feel like he was somewhat of a target later in the rounds. And I even feel like DeAndre Hopkins was somewhat kind of targeted, maybe in late rounds, like probably in like those 10th, 11th, 12th rounds. That's kind of like as a sleeper pick.
Yeah.
But like none of these receivers, and I mean, even if you got Derrick Henry, like none of these guys on the Ravens have kind of lived up to their draft, what they were drafted at,
Yeah. Agreed.
Kind of
I
disappointing.
mean, the third string tight end for Baltimore is ranked almost 20 tight end positions higher than Isaiah Likely, because he scored touchdowns in the past 2 weeks.
Colker.
Kolar.
Charlie.
Wow.
He's a beast too. 6'6", 265.
He's a big dude. He went to Iowa State. Well, well, all right. This is going to be a gross game to talk about, so let's just get through it really quick. The Cleveland Browns are playing the New York Jets.
Which
Tim, can you look up the over/under on this game too?
Yes. Tyler, what you got?
27, 28.
I'm going to give it 35.
Fun fact, it's higher than the
Oh.
Jags Texans
Shut up.
Serious?
by a half point.
What is it?
38.
38? Wow. I still take the under. Yeah, I don't know what you talk. So the Jets traded away their entire defense.
Yeah.
The Browns may actually win this game just because they don't have anyone on the Jets have no one on defense. Let's talk about Cleveland really quick. We don't need to talk about their quarterback. We'll talk about their only good player, Quinshon Jenkins. Sorry, I get his wrong. He came off an injury, or no, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming off a bye week.
Oh, they're coming off a bye. The last game against New England, he got hurt. He only had 3 points, but the game against Miami, he was the running back one. I want to say he was with all those points, but he's playing very well. If he's healthy, I would play him this week against the Jets. Other than that, I wouldn't. I think the only other maybe Harold Fannin, because he gets a lot of targets. But he's also touchdown dependent too. But maybe
He's also dealing with a hamstring, I think,
Yep.
as we mentioned earlier. But
dealing with a hamstring.
I mean, he dominates the targets, like you said, and he's really the only viable receiving threat on the roster.
Yes, agreed.
How was Jerry Jeudy so bad?
Dude. Yeah.
Just is. He's not. Yeah, he just is. Not all Alabama receivers are good. Trust me.
Gosh.
Um,
It's brutal offense. I mean,
it
just
is very bad.
really rough. And like, if you're Cleveland, right? Granted, I mean, they're a poorly run franchise for
Very.
sure. But like, at what point do you just say,
No.
okay, let's see what Shador's got?
It'd probably be during this game. It should be this game actually. No offense to Dylan. He's not. God, he even looks short in this picture here. Good God.
Yeah.
Like
He
he's not.
barely comes up above the team name.
He's not that good. Like he's just not that good. Like you kind of have to throw Shador out there and see what he can do, because after this thing, it's Baltimore, maybe Las Vegas, and San Francisco, then maybe Tennessee, Chicago, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and then Cincinnati.
Cincy, I mean, you gotta see what's there.
Yeah.
Oh, like week 6 against Pittsburgh, Dylan Gabriel had 52 passing attempts and managed to score 2.8 fantasy points. How, like, that just defies the laws of physics.
It does. That also
And had no interceptions.
that should also tell you something, that he's not good.
And he's getting sacked a lot.
Yeah. 6 sacks.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We've talked too much about the Browns. Let's move on to the
Yep.
The Jets.
Let's try to spend less time on the Jets.
Quite honestly, the only player you have to play Brees Hall. Other than that, Garrett Wilson, if he's back, that's good. He was limited today, with his knee, but I wouldn't play him if he's coming off a knee. That's just my opinion. Yeah. And then Mason Taylor, not this week. It's Cleveland, so it's pretty much all I got.
Yep.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
play Justin Fields. If you what about Justin Fields? Don't play him. Just
no.
don't. Just don't. Just drop him. Let someone else deal with him because I wouldn't.
Justin Fields has not thrown an interception this season.
Well, good for him.
No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like it does not matter. He's not that good. He's
Oh,
going to be a forever backup one day. So,
brutal game.
not
Just avoid.
yeah.
There's two entire games to avoid for fantasy this week.
Yes. Not a brutal game. The New England Patriots are playing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This should be
This is a good player.
a very good game. Baker is a yes. The running backs, like we were talking about Bucky Irving, he has not come back from his injury. He's still dealing with his foot and shoulder. So, Rashid White, sure. He's projected to get 14 points in this game. I don't really think he's going to get 14 points because he cannot get into the end zone.
Yeah.
But if you
2.69 yards a carry for Rashad White against the Saints in week 8.
Not good. Not good at all. But he's a running back too for me. Emeka Mbuka is a yes.
Yep.
Even though he had his second lowest scoring game against the Saints in week 8, I foresee him. He still had 9 targets. I still foresee him getting more and more targets this week because he is the only receiver there. K. Dotton for me is a good streaming tight end this week. New England is not the best against tight ends. So I think he's a good streaming candidate this week.
Yeah, he's on the field for almost every snap.
Yes.
Don't sleep on Tez Johnson.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Tez. Tez Johnson, good flex start. He had 6 targets against New Orleans. I'm assuming that he's going to get more, but
yeah, the New Orleans game was an anomaly for basically the entire Buccaneers team.
Yeah, especially for Baker too.
Yeah, so look for them to regain form, especially Tez Johnson. I'm starting him in Dynasty, confidently starting him. So yeah. But he's just a little guy.
Yeah,
5'10", 165 pounds.
He's a small dude. The New England Patriots, Drake May is a yes.
MVP
candidate right now. His worst game on the season it was 8 points. That was against Buffalo, but they won that game. So that should tell you something. He's very good.
He's a winner.
He is. So I would definitely play him. The running backs, Ramondre. Tim, you gonna play Ramondre?
No, I don't know. I don't think he's going to play.
You don't think so? Ramondre.
He missed practice Thursday.
So that means Travion Henderson time. For the truthers out there, he got 10 points. That's the highest, second highest he scored.
Dude, Josh, when I saw when the Ramondre Stevenson notification came out that he was injured and he might not play,
it was an
I was like, all right, bet. Like within the next few, I was doing something and I couldn't get on the waivers real quick. And within 3 minutes, Josh Scuttle picks up Trayvon Henderson off the waivers.
Immediate pickup once I saw I'm done. It's done already. I mean, for me, like the film doesn't lie about this guy. He is very, very good. It's just they just cannot figure out a way how to use him, which is the most frustrating part I have ever seen. It's like I get it. He's on the big guy, but like just run outside with him. He had the one play I saw. They threw him a toss or whatever an outside zone play, and he read it perfectly, got like 6 or 7 yards. Like that's what you need to do with him. And in the passing game, 6 targets, caught 4 of them. Do more of that. Throw him the ball.
Yeah.
That's where he excels at. So it's just one of those things that they have to do like more of. Like you have to do this more and more and more, and it will hopefully work out because this is his opportunity. So,
Yeah, and if Ramondre doesn't play, I think
yeah,
either way, Terrell Jennings is worth a pickup.
yeah, he's worth a
Um,
stash for me.
yeah,
So
he scored last week. Seems to get red zone carries
he's their
over Henderson.
yeah he's their thumper. He's their big back. He's 217. So
Yeah,
compared to
so yeah, worth a stash for sure.
so. The receivers, Diggs is a yes for me, and
Yep.
also Boutte, Keishon Boutte, he's a yes too. Um,
Butte did not practice Thursday
oh,
again, so he's
oh,
got a hamstring injury.
oh,
Missed
hamstring did not
missed
practice.
practice this week.
Okay
It's
then,
looking unlikely to play.
unlikely to play. Well, no Booty then for you guys. Only Diggs. Um, Hunter Henry
Diggs digs
has
the Butte.
yeah, Hunter Henry is a good streaming tight end. He's also touchdown dependent, so just be aware of that. But that's
It's kind of crazy that Hunter Henry's ranked number 9 in tight ends, and he only has 2 games over 10 points.
yeah. It's those 4 touchdowns that are helping him. So, all right. It is Tim's Cardinals are playing the Seattle Seahawks. I get to watch Tim in all of his glory watching this game in Vegas. Um, this is going to be fun. Tim, what's the over under on this game? Because
Yeah, over under
I'm going to take the over just because
45.
45.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad actually. Who's favored? What's
Seattle's favored by touchdown.
-7?
Yep.
Oh wow. Sam Darnold. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am rolling with Sam Darnold the rest of the season. I don't care. This
Yeah,
dude,
I meant to pick him up.
this dude, he's only had 2 games that have been not great. But every other game he has just been electric. He threw 4 touchdowns in the last week's game, only 1 pick, but it's just, yeah, he's really good. The running backs for Seattle, Ken Bone Walker and
Oh,
Zach
it's been
Charbonnet.
it's been
It's
rough.
so gross. I honestly, I wouldn't play him. I wouldn't. I mean, Ken Bone. Yeah, it has not been good for him. His best game was week 2. That was 22 points. He hasn't had a touchdown since week 3.
Mm.
That's so disappointing. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't want to play him.
Yeah, if you can avoid it,
If
avoid
you
it.
can avoid it, avoid it. I get it. But if you can't, I get it too. Zach Charbonnet, I wouldn't play him. He's
No.
just so inconsistent, really, with him. It's like one week he has 5 points, the next week he has 18, then it's 4, 10, 1 point. Yeah, it's just I avoid him. But the guy you shouldn't avoid is JSN.
Let's
Just
go.
an animal.
Animal.
Hey, Tyler,
Yeah.
I had a version of the trade in Dynasty in the off season where we swapped Hampton and Genty that
Yeah.
had JSN in it and something else from your side, but it had JSN in
Yeah. I do remember that.
it.
It's very it's very sad I didn't do that.
The wide receiver 2 of the year, JSN, is a yes.
Just an absolute animal. I mean,
Yeah.
they're halfway through their season. They've played 8 games. He's got 948 receiving yards. He's
Wow.
on track for nearly 2,000 receiving yards this year.
That's crazy.
Just an absolute animal.
He is. He is so good. Um, before Rashid Shaheed got traded to the Seattle Seahawks, Torrey Horton was going to be my suggestion to pick up and play as a flex, but I think you could play him this week in your flex. He's I think he's good. I don't know what the offense is going to look like with Rashid Shaheed on the team, but if Cooper Cup's still out, I think it helps Torrey out here.
Yeah.
So, but just I would pick him up and just keep him on your bench and see what happens.
I'm starting Rashid Shaheed. I want to see it. It's going to be fun to see what he looks like in this offense.
Do you want to see the bomb?
Yeah. I mean, this dude's always open.
Yeah,
He's always open.
He's
He's
on the-
super fast.
he's on
He's
the-
going to be really fun.
he's on the field like 80% of the time, but I don't know what this team, how Seattle is going to use him. So,
Right.
AJ Banner. He's touchdown dependent, but streaming tight end, I think is a good streamer.
Yeah. Don't be fooled by Elijah Arroyo's nearly 10 points last week. It's not relevant.
Tim, your Cardinals. Jacoby Biscuits is playing.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
I wouldn't play him, but
No.
it helps Marvin Harrison Jr. out a lot.
Big time. With Jacoby under center, Marvin is so much more relevant because he's able to execute this offense in the way that it's meant to be executed. I honestly, I would consider Marvin Harrison Jr. a trade for target right now.
Oh, okay. That's a good
And the same thing for who we'll talk about in a little bit. But Marvin Harrison Jr. for sure.
for sure.
I would say definitely start him this week. Probably the only receiver for Arizona that I would consider playing.
Okay.
Yeah, he was wide receiver 6 last week, and I was with Jacoby Biscuits in there.
Yeah, I think like you said with Jacoby in there, this is Marvin's second highest game. He had 19 points. He almost had 100 yards. If I saw the play that I saw that Jacoby missed them just by like that much, he would have had 100 yards, so it would have helped. But
Yeah.
he's targeting him. He got 10 targets last week, 96 yards and a touchdown. So he helps him out a lot. The running backs, DeMarcado and Bam Knight, they're kind of like splitting the backfield with them. So it's kind of I'm not gonna play him this week because Seattle has a really good run defense. So that's just
I want to be touching these running backs.
yeah. But you can definitely play Trey McBride. He's the
Tight end one.
tight end one on the year, so he hasn't disappointed yet. So yeah, play him. Another rivalry game. The Rams are playing the San Francisco 49ers. I forget, there's some stat that either it's McVay owns Shanahan in like these games or it's the other way around. I forget what it is. Something like McVay, LaFleur, and Shanahan. They all like when they all play each other, one of them is always better than the other one. So because they all run the same offense. Just out of different formations. But Stafford What can you say about this 37-year-old QB9 on the year? He's playing very well. I would play him this week. I'm not afraid. I'm really not afraid of the San Francisco defense.
No, there's so many injuries.
They're depleted at every position you can think of.
And especially with Fred Warner out, that compromise. I mean, with both Fred Warner and Bosa out,
Yeah,
plus all the other injuries they have in the secondary,
and on their
it's
D
definitely
line.
not a defense to be scared of.
No,
And I think Matthew Stafford's going to pick them apart.
yeah. Kyron Williams, very good start. I think this
Yep.
week he's the last time they played him, he had 29 points against San Francisco. So it's a good start.
29 points without scoring a touchdown.
Yes, that's without scoring a touchdown too. Puka, he was a full participant in practice this week, so play him. He got a touchdown last week, so that helps. He only has 3 on the year, but he's still good.
Still 5.
Yeah, the man that's been taking all the touchdowns is Devontae
Thank you,
Adams.
Lord.
But the funny thing is with him, he's not getting the yardage; he's just getting the touchdowns. It's all these goal line fades. So, hey, if it works, it works. It's not broken. Don't fix it. So he's a definitely yes for me too.
5 touchdowns over the past 2 games for Devontae Adams.
Good for him.
Unreal.
The Niners. I do not think Purdy is going to play. He was limited today in practice, but the way Kyle Shanahan talks about his quarterback, it's like a decrypted code message that he, like we were talking about earlier. It's just like, bro, just is it a yes or a no? Let's go. So I think Mac Jones will play this week. But I'm not picking up Mac Jones and playing him. That's what I'm getting at. McCaffrey, yes.
Yeah.
This dude is the offense. He's had one bad game, and that was
Against Houston.
Against Houston,
which might be the best defense in the league.
Yes.
This season.
Besides that, he hasn't had a game under 20.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that is true. He is the offense on the team. The receivers, Jennings, yay, nay. I wouldn't actually. To be quite honest, the Rams defense is very good. Especially if this offense is not, if they just run the ball through Christian McCaffrey and throw it. Rams
are number 1 against wide receivers.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't play any receivers.
Oh, wait. Sorry. 19th against wide receivers. First against running backs, though.
Still. I still wouldn't play anyone. Kittle.
What do you do with Kittle?
Golly. It's tough. It's tough.
Dude, I was so grateful when that first game he came back. I traded him the week before. I forgot who I got from him, but I traded away George Kittle, and thank God.
It worked out for you.
I wish I would have traded him.
Yeah. I probably
if he has a spike week, I'm definitely putting him on the block.
Yeah. The next games is Arizona, Carolina, Cleveland, then the bye, then Tennessee. Tennessee for playoffs when you start in Indy in playoffs. So, in Chicago is championship week. So, if you're in the need.
Well, I'm not making the playoffs, so I don't need to worry about championship week.
You and me both. All right. The Detroit Lions are playing the Washington Commanders.
Oh gosh, another nightmare situation.
It's a yes. Pretty much Detroit. We don't really need to talk about who to start. It's a yes for everyone. I think the only question would be Jameson Williams.
Yeah, start him.
You start him this week? Okay.
I mean, I think in a lot of situations, right? Look, it all depends on your roster, right? Mm-hmm. Jameson Williams is feast or famine, right? He's going to almost goose you, or he's going to be north of 15 points.
Yeah. Last week he got 14, I think.
And so plan your week accordingly, right? If you're going to start Jameson, you want to have somebody consistent in there, right? If you've got Puka and Jameson, super solid combo,
Yeah.
right? Puka can float you if Jameson gooses you, but I I like the matchup. Uh, I do think that obviously Sun God gets a ton of attention, but the Commanders' defense is not good. I
Yeah,
mean, they're 29th against wide receivers this year. They're another one who's given up north of 50 points to the wide receiver position multiple times this year. One of those being the Raiders somehow in week 3. 53 points to the wide receiver position for the Raiders.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm starting Jameson Williams
All
for
right.
sure.
All right. All right. For Washington, this is kind of like the end,
It's
the
yucko.
the beginning of the end for this team.
My boy. I'm sorry, Jaden.
Jaden's
Look
done.
what they did to my boy.
Jaden's done for the season.
You know what that's from? That's from Godfather.
Yeah. I don't think Tyler's ever seen Godfather.
I don't think I have.
Oh,
You have?
I don't think so.
No, you haven't.
oh, come on. You got to
Yeah.
watch those.
You have not. I just watched The Godfather this year, so I kind of know what you sound like. I think I know that quote. I need to watch it again, but yeah, I wouldn't really play anyone this week. Maybe Debo's your only option,
Yeah.
but Detroit's secondary is not the best, but they're decent. So it's just I wouldn't really play anyone. Mariota, nothing against Marcus Mariota, but he's not gonna
The quarterback he was.
he's not gonna do much here. So
I feel like the Washington Commanders is like in the same boat as the Baltimore Ravens. Like this offense was so hyped up, especially with
Yeah.
the rookie quarterback, or my bad, the rookie running back Bill.
Bill,
Scary
Oh,
Terry.
man.
Yeah, Scary Terry and Debo. There's a lot of hype behind him. I was hyping up Zach Ertz. He's doing okay. Not what I thought he was gonna do. Like this whole offense has just been a huge letdown. I feel like a lot of these players were targeted pretty high in drafts, and man, it's just been tough for them this year.
You want to know how bad it is? It's so bad that Traylon Burks got 51% of snaps at the receiver position last week.
yeah, Traylon Burks. I heard
Wide receiver 176.
Yeah,
That's right. One target on the season.
Traylon Burks, the guy, the first round draft pick for the Tennessee Titans, and like,
Ah, yes.
man, hey, let's trade away AJ Brown and draft this guy.
Jeez. God, what a poverty franchise. They were like really good.
Could
Not
I
all that long ago.
Yeah, could I just like furlough like a loan to one of these franchises and just like, hey, whatever money I make, I'll give to you to pay off whatever I owe you to like just prove a point that I could be a GM or something. I don't know. Just a better owner than some of these guys because it blows my mind that, and I'm doing a little rant here, that you trade away your best receiver to the Eagles, AJ Brown, and you draft this guy, Traylon Burks, who was not that good in college. Let me rephrase that. Was not good at all. Like decent, but not a number like a first round pick. So it just blows my mind. Anywho, let's talk about my team. The Pittsburgh Steelers are playing the San Diego Chargers.
Love how you just stay true to San Diego Chargers.
Yeah.
I'm staying true. They are. I don't care where. I don't give a crap that it says LAC. I'm like, I don't. They'll forever be the LA Chargers for me. San Diego.
I'm with you. It's
San Diego
just a
Chargers.
more fun team.
Yeah.
It's more fun if they're in San Diego.
Yeah,
Yep.
it just reminds me of the Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Thomas days. Justin Herbert is a yes for me.
Yeah.
Start him. To be quite honest, I don't care what the Steelers did last week on defense because I do not believe that this team is that good. Trust me. I do not believe it.
The Chargers?
No, the Steelers defense. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
and their offense. I don't believe that they're that good. Kermani Valdell had a
So
down week.
hold on. Before we move on from Justin Herbert,
Yes. Oh,
he's
you had something to say about him. I forgot.
yeah. So I've been super happy with Herbert. Obviously, he's QB2 on the year. There was so much fear when Harbaugh came in about how much they were going to run the ball and they would move away from the passing game, and that just hasn't been the case, right? I mean,
No.
again, we're halfway through the season. Justin Herbert's leading the league in passing attempts. Guess what else he's leading the league in?
Rushing.
Quarterback rushing yards. He is 1 yard shy of his rushing total for last season already this year through 9 games.
Nice.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's very good. I like him. But Valdell, yes, no.
Mm.
Ever since, I mean,
we had one game against Minnesota.
Miami and Minnesota.
Miami and Minnesota. Yeah, I don't. Maybe it's an every other week type of thing. Good game, bad game. Good game, bad game. Snip, snap, snip, snap.
I mean, it's ever since Marion Hampton and Najee Harris went out, they were kind of, you got to go to your running back 3. I mean, there's nothing you can do, but it's very, very streaky right here. Running back 8, running back 33, running back 7, running back 44. So you just kind of hope this is going to be that it's going to play out the same. It's going to be another. But I wouldn't be mad if he gets you 8 points, 10 points.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. And Josh, we can talk a little bit more about Pittsburgh's defense in a second, but the Chargers lost Rashawn Slater in the preseason, right? Out for the year.
Oh yeah,
this week they lost Joe Alt. Joe Alt's now on injured reserve.
Never mind.
Probably out for the year. Mekhi Becton is limited, unlikely to play. So that offensive line, which is one of the best in the league when healthy, is absolutely decimated.
Yeah, I take back everything I said about the defense. Never mind.
So I'm probably going to start Kamani Vidal because of bye weeks.
Yeah.
So if you need to do the same, totally get it. But it's a rough go on the offensive line for the San Diego Chargers.
For the receivers, Lad McConkey is a yes for me. He's played very well. I mean, against Tennessee, he didn't have the best game, but they still won, and he's still getting his targets. Keenan Allen is my question. Would you play him this week? I would actually play him. He apparently, I forget, every time the Steelers play, Keenan plays the Steelers, he has a very good game against them for some reason. It's just like he knows what to do and he knows where just to sit down and play. So I don't mind playing.
Yeah, I would play him. In fact, I wouldn't hesitate to start any of the top 3 receivers for the Chargers this week.
Quinton.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Steelers give up the second most points in the league to the wide receiver position defensively
because they have the oldest secondary in the league. Yeah, Quentin Johnson, yes for me. He had a bounce back after that goose egg in week 8. Jesus. 2 receivers on my team had goose eggs. Gross. Gadsden.
Oh yeah.
Smash.
Yeah.
He was 5 for 5 with 68 yards last week. He had 9 points. Didn't have a touchdown, but he's getting the targets and he's looking more and more just like perfect in this offense for them. I think they found someone in him. So yes, it's for me.
Yeah, me
He's
too.
over the last 3 weeks, far and away leading the league in yards per target for tight ends.
I like it.
18 yards per target against Indianapolis in week 7, 15 against Minnesota in week 8, and 13.6 yards per target against Tennessee last week. I would expect that trend to continue because Pittsburgh is third worst team in the league against tight ends.
27th best.
Yeah. For the Steelers, Rogers, the 41-year-old old man. I wouldn't play him. I would play Jalen. Jalen Warren is a yes for me. He's very good.
Yeah.
He's looking better and better. If he just gets into the end zone, if he gets more rushing yards and gets in the end zone and catches the ball more, he will be even better, in my opinion. DK Metcalf. This dude had
Oh man.
disappointing week last week. I was for sure he would be like at least the top 10 last week, but he did not.
Come close.
Yeah, I would still play him. He's still very good. It's just
Definitely a good receiver too.
yeah, there's just sometimes it just doesn't work out and didn't work out. Other than that, all these freaking tight ends that they like to throw out there. Yeah.
They rotate 5 tight ends legitimately.
Like I could tell you, yes, it's Jonnu, Pat, Darnell, and then Connor, and then they have another guy named that's on IR, but
Donald Parham.
Yeah, he's on IR. But it's literally, I could tell you the offense, what it looks like. It's all the tight ends and then DK and Jalen Warren in the backfield. Like, that's the offense they run out there. Everyone else, it's just, I know what they're going to run. It's either a screen or it's a toss. Or then it's like some little flare out for one of these tight ends. And it's just like, I know what they're going to run. It's just, it's so not innovated. So, but
Also, if you haven't dropped Caleb Johnson yet, feel free to do so, please.
Oh my God, he got into the game last week.
8% of snaps.
8%. I was so hoping he just break one off.
I know.
It's so disappointing, dude. Like, yeah, he's a second round pick, and you don't even, or third round. I forget what round they picked him, but it's just so disappointing that they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Whatever. Tim will get to watch my misery on Sunday night. So,
hey, my misery is that I drafted Caleb Johnson at Dynasty.
yeah, that too. So, all right, Monday night, the game of the week, but it's on Monday night. The Philadelphia Eagles are playing the Green Bay Packers. To be quite honest, I'm not afraid of Green Bay's defense because they have not looked good. With the addition to Micah Parsons, they haven't really made an impact. So, Jalen Hurts is a yes. Saquon is back. He was a full participant in practice.
God, I'm playing against him this week in the keeper league.
Yeah. But I don't think he'll get I don't think he's gonna get like 40 points. I think he'll get like a good 20 plus. Because the Packers defense is very good against the run. But yeah.
Yeah, 5th against running backs.
Yeah. So but I play AJ Brown. And it sounded like full practice, full participant today. And I would actually play Devontae Smith.
Yep.
Very good. Two very good players that deserve a start. And then Dallas Goedert.
for sure.
for
Yeah,
sure.
Green Bay's bottom five against tight ends.
Okay, I like it.
However, I mean, granted, it's Carolina. They only gave up 1 point to the tight end position last week. Carolina doesn't really have tight ends. 5.5 points to Pittsburgh the week before.
Yeah.
And then they gave up 25 points to Trey McBride in week 7.
Okay. Dallas Goddard is in. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
Um.
I'm a fan of Dallas Goedert. I've actually been starting him over George Kittle,
Wow.
Nice.
but he's been a touchdown monster this year. I mean,
Yeah, he has.
he's already set a career high in touchdowns this season
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's
with
had
7.
what 7 touchdowns already. Yeah. Okay. Jordan Love. This guy, you might as well just like. I give credit to Green Bay for having some type of quarterback whisperer there, but I don't think Jordan Love is that type of guy right now.
Let me ask you this:
Go ahead.
if Jordan Love was on the Dolphins, how much better would he be than Tua?
Probably not that much better. I don't really think.
Just saying.
I don't really think he's that good.
Yeah.
The times he is good, he's great. The times he's not good, he looks like Tua. It's it's not good. Like even
It's the
last,
exact same thing with Tua.
yeah, it's just I don't think he's the dude for them. Like that's
Yeah,
the
maybe
issue.
not for that offense. Maybe the Cardinals can go get.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, go trade for him.
Maybe the Raiders, huh?
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go. There you go.
the Cardinals and Raiders are going to be competing for quarterbacks this offseason.
And the Steelers.
See, the Raiders have the inside track on Tom Brady, though,
That's true.
coming back out of retirement.
Josh Jacobs is a definitely a start for me.
Yeah. Smashed up.
Smash start for him. He's very good. Apparently someone's printing something here.
RB5 on the season for Josh Jacobs. Again, you want to talk about touchdown monster. He's already got 10 touchdowns, 10 rushing touchdowns this season.
Almost a touchdown in every game.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. My printer was going off. My wife is printing something. What is it?
Sorry, my 7-year-old's asleep on a chair behind me.
Oh, right on. Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
Temporary living will. Oh, okay. Sweet. Living will.
Hey,
Things you have to
estate
do.
planning.
Things you have to do as an adult when you have a child. Romeo Dobbs. Yes. For me.
Yeah. I'd start him.
Philly's secondary is not what it once was, but yeah, Romeo Dobbs is the only receiver you can play on the team right now. With Christian Watson back, I would still wait to see what happens because I know he's still coming back from his injury, so I would still hold out. I'm not playing him in my league.
Yeah, he was limited today in practice.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. So, the other guy is Matthew Golden.
God.
I've been hearing most podcasts I listen to, you can drop him, and I'm in agreeing with that because he has not shown anything, or it just could be Green Bay just doesn't know how to use him right now. Like it's just not working out, and I don't think he's they draft him as their first round pick. I don't think he's a first round pick receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
So if you are on the
There
fence,
was talk in draft season about him going before
Tate
McMillan.
yeah, I heard that too, and I was like, you got to be outside your mind right now because they are two different players. So, and then with the loss of Tucker Kraft, Luke Musgrave, would you guys pick him up to see what happens, or would you just wait and see?
Yeah, you should definitely pick him up.
Okay.
But as far as playing him this week, I don't know. Tyler, would you play him this week?
No, I wouldn't play him. I think it's a good pickup just because Tucker Craft had so much success. I don't think they can. Obviously, Luke Musgrave is not going to replicate what Tucker Craft did, but
No.
the play for tight end is still there. For
He's a really he was supposed to be when they drafted him, they drafted both him and Tucker Craft. They drafted Luke first.
interesting.
Yep.
I know that.
So he's a very athletic tight end and very good, but he just hasn't. I mean, Tucker Craft was just a little bit better than him. So,
I mean, I think it's definitely still worth like picking him up because Tucker Craft had success and he was tight end number 2, and so I don't think I don't believe the target should go away that much. So I think it's a good little stash. Pick him up when no one's looking at him right now, and then if he goes off and you already have a tight end, yeah, you could trade him away or something like that, or you just have a great tight end for the second half of the season.
yeah, I agreed.
Yeah, I mean, if you ended up with like, I mean, if you went tight end heavy for some reason, right? You had, say, you picked up like Sam Laporta and Tucker Craft. You're looking pretty solid. I mean,
Yeah,
you're going to start both those guys, right? One in the tight end slot, and probably you were going to start the other one in a flex.
yeah. So, well, that's week 10.
Let's go.
How you guys feel? How are you guys feeling about your team this week?
Comeback season, baby. Let's go.
Uh,
And all my
Yeah.
leagues, all my leagues, I'm in the hunt. In one league, I'm like almost dead last, but all the other leagues, I'm in the hunt. I'm winning this week, baby.
I need to get back in the winning column in all my leagues, especially the 2 quarterback league. I was leading it, and now I am in like 5th. Sucks.
Yeah, I was dead last in that league. I think I've crawled up to
Crawled up to 8th.
8th.
I'm in,
But I'm
in a-
nearing 500.
Yeah, I'm in a 4-way tie in 4th place in that league. Everyone is
Yeah,
9.
all my fortunes changed when Jackson Dart became the starter, and I could put Gino on my bench.
Nice. Perfect. Well, with that being said, shows you how gross that league is sometimes. Thank you all again for listening. Please subscribe to our podcast, Ball Bros Don't Lie. Please follow us on TikTok and follow us on our YouTube channel. And yeah, thanks again for listening. And good luck this week. And yeah, hopefully we'll
Keep your head up.
Yeah, we'll try and live stream in Vegas on Sunday.
Sweet.
How we're betting. We'll see how that goes. See what happens.
All in on Josh. Let's go.
Yeah. All right. Thanks again. We'll see you guys next week.
Later.